Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year! I think we can all agree 2020 was not the year we were hoping for, and I for one am glad to be done with it. I know January doesn't really change anything and everything is still pretty much the same as it's been for a while now, but I do feel like we need to hold on to some hope that 2021 will be better. We have to believe it, then maybe, just maybe, it'll be true. To welcome in the new year, today I am sharing my January bullet journal setup. My theme this month is Polaroids and cameras, and I'm doing it all in pinks, blues, and lavenders. I'd love if you would subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and let's get into the January pages. Starting with my quote page, I'm writing out, "It's the little memories that will last a lifetime." Since my theme this month is cameras and Polaroid photos, I thought this was fitting. I'm drawing a couple of Polaroid photos on the sides, and later on I will be adding a little bit more at the bottom of the page. And you might be able to see I had a bit of a smudging situation on a couple of the letters, so later on I will be going back over the letters to make them darker to try to detract from that. On my cover page, I'm writing out the word January with a Polaroid camera below it. On the photo coming out of the camera, I'm writing out a mini January calendar. For my color scheme this month, I wanted something happy, fun, and sweet, so I'm doing kind of pastel pinks and blues. For all the black lettering on my pages this month, I'm either using a Sakura Pigma Micron pen or a Tombow brush pen. And then for all of the colors, I'm using Crayola Super Tips. As always, everything I'm using in today's video, including all of the pens and my journal, will be linked in the description box below. For my January calendar, I'm doing a 2-page spread, and every day of the month is a 6x6 space square. I'm writing the days of the week across the top and then January 21 in the bottom corner. To keep with the theme this month, I'm drawing lots of string going across the pages with little Polaroids hanging from them. I'm also drawing a camera down at the bottom. The next page is my mood tracker, and I'm doing a similar thing as I did on the previous page with all of the Polaroids hanging off strings, and I'm using one Polaroid photo for every day of the month. I will then color in each of them every day with the color that associates with the mood of the day. I'm finishing off with a little Polaroid camera in the bottom corner. For my habit tracker page, I'm drawing a bunch of larger Polaroid photos scattered all over the page with a Polaroid camera down at the bottom. A new habit I'm adding this month is to go outside because it is so easy for me to just stay inside working all day, and then by the time the end of the day comes around, it's time for supper, and then it's pitch black dark outside, and I really want to make sure I'm getting out and doing something, whether it's only for a few minutes or going for a walk or whatever. The next page is my highlights of the day page. I actually skipped this page last month and I kind of missed it. I wished I could look back and read some of the things that I'd done throughout the month. So I'm bringing it back for January. This page is primarily about the things that I will write down every day, so there's usually not a lot of doodles or designs, but I did add a few Polaroids on the side along with a camera. This month I also have a lot of ideas and a lot of things I want to do, so I'm creating a brain dump page so I have somewhere just to get everything down and out of my brain onto the paper. I'm adding a few Polaroids around the page along with a strip of film at the bottom. Now onto my weekly spreads. I made 4 weekly spreads this month that are all one-page layouts. For the first page, I did something a little different than I'm used to, which is making some of the squares different sizes. The first 2 are 8 spaces wide by 8 spaces high. The next 3 are 7 spaces wide by 8 spaces high. And the last one is 10 spaces wide by 8 spaces high. I'm also adding 2 Polaroids near the top by the word January, along with a Polaroid camera at the bottom. For the next weekly spread, I'm drawing a mini January calendar in the top left, followed by 7 rectangles for each day of the week that are 7 spaces wide by 10 spaces high. I meant to leave the bottom right corner blank so I could draw a camera or any other kind of doodle there, but I accidentally drew the lines just like all of the other rectangles. So instead of whiting it out, I decided to just go with it and turn it into kind of a Polaroid with a picture of a camera on it. For my third weekly spread, I drew 7 large Polaroids all over the page, overlapping as if they were on a table. And for my last weekly spread of the month, I drew another mini calendar in the top left corner. I drew a large rectangle down the side and split it into 7 sections that were each 17 spaces wide by 5 spaces high. I also drew another Polaroid camera with a few Polaroids coming out from the top of it. I used a zebra mild liner highlighter to highlight the current week we're in. And this was my completed January bullet journal setup. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my January plan with me. Let me know in the comments something you're looking forward to this month or any goals or aspirations you have for the year. I would love to hear. And if you haven't seen it already, one of my recent videos was setting up my journal for 2021. So all of the annual pages that are going to set me up for the year. So be sure to check that out if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time.